Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mech Merlin unboxing stream. Hopefully everyone's doing great tonight. See a few people online already. Oshika, Dark Action, KSJ, thank you everyone for joining in. So yeah, as you may have noticed, every Tuesday night has been turning into an unboxing night. Sometimes it's actual vendor stuff, sometimes it's just me unboxing stuff that I've gotten. Today will be an unboxing of both. Something that I picked up from Keys and something that I got from LW67. I saw that Keys, who is one of my sponsors, actually just got in some new cases. So I figured I'd try one out. I'd try one out to see what it's like. Apparently this is the small one. So the small one is meant to fit 60%, 65s. Actually, hold on. Let me look at my invoice really quick. This looks awfully big for a small. No, yeah. This is a big one. I mean, this is a small one. 60s, 65s, and 75s. Yeah, here it is. As you can see, it's longer. It's longer than a Thera. And of course, the board that I chose to. Upas sent one of those with the Satisfaction 75 round 2. Wow, that is so amazing. That is so amazing simply because I bought a 7V and it did not come with the case at all. And I would argue that the 7V is a much nicer board than the Satisfaction 75. Here it is, see? I put my 7V in it. Like so, and it fits quite nicely. I did have to remove some of the foam in order to get it to fit. But yeah, that's it. This will be the new house for my beloved 7V. But yeah, this is the LW67 from Laneware. So before he sent me the unit, I actually assumed that Laneware was here in the United States, but he's not. He's not. So yeah, check it out. This is the LW67. It is a 65% with an encoder knob, and check this out. A very strange rightmost column. It's not really a column. It's like an L shape. I guess it's just meant for macro keys. I've not seen this on any other 65%. So yeah, it comes in several flavors, as you can see. The underside has the Laneware logo. Look at all that good stuff right there. It is also a gasket mounted keyboard, and you can mix and match colors as well. It's also using IO3's unified C3 daughter board. See that? So this is going to have ESD protection, over current protection, over voltage protection, center mounted USB-C. So all I've done right now is I've cut up the plastic. I've not actually opened it. Laneware did say he sent me a few extra goodies, right? So this is probably why the box is so big. So yeah, let's see what extra goodies he sent along with the LW67. You guys will see my unboxing experience right here. Oh, hey, a dust mat, neat. Thanks, Laneware. Looks like it's a circuit board themed dust mat. That's pretty cool. Nice, okay. And what looks to be one of those soft wrist wraps. That's pretty neat. Laneware says, apologies in advance for the masses of bubble wrap. No worries, man. You sent me so much stuff, and thank you for ensuring that it got to me safely. What is this mysterious package? It is foam. It is indeed foam. Foam and extra hot swap sockets. Ah, okay. Awesome. This is a macro pad? The hot swap macro pad of sorts. It is a... Oh, it's the Macro One. It is another Laneware product. If you guys remember, it was this big chunky macro pad that was like $300 or something like that. Well, yeah, here's a PCB for it. So I'm assuming there's... I have a Macro One in here as well. It is using an Atmega 32U4, has reset button, USB-C. No evidence of any ESD protection. Oh, they are the rotary encoders. That's what they are. That's why they are in. And there's the dot. Yeah, that's the daughter board right there. Okay. That is the actual rotary encoder. That is what seems to be another knob. Another knob. Yeah, he wasn't kidding about the bubble wrap so much. Oh, here we go. Here's, oh geez, that's the macro one. That is substantial. That is, and PCB. The PCB. Let's start off with what I assume to be the top part of the case, and the PCB looks to be an aluminum plate. There we go. Look at that. So, the way that the switch cutouts are done, for almost every single one of them except for the space bar, it seems like you can actually open your switch top, so you can still mod your switch even after you've soldered it. Which is kind of weird because he sent me a hot swap board. There we go. See, so he's got the daughter board connector over there. He's using a ATmega32U4. Reset button available right there. Hot swap sockets are of the KL variant. Cool. So the thing with this is, even though it's a hot swap board, you still have to solder in the rotary knob. But soldering in the rotary knob is a easier experience than your typical switch, in my opinion. So nothing to fear there if that is your first time soldering. Looks pretty cool. PCB looks very well built. It's got his logo over here, Laneware Peripherals. What else can I see? Traces all look done properly. It'll come soldered for hot swaps with KZ. Oh, awesome. The LW67 case. Woo! Wow. This is... What color is this? Is this like graphite? This is a gorgeous color. That is very nice. Oh, here we go. There's the Laneware logo. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I like this board already. This is really nice. I like this color. I should buy more gray boards. Should absolutely buy more gray boards. Let's see. Any issues with the anodization? Like, I like the color, but is the anodization actually good? I think so. So far, so good. Do I see any splotches? No visible splotches, but... Oh, here we go. Ah, shoot. Hopefully I can get the lighting to show it probably, but there are streaks, visible streaks over here. Let's see, it's the same over here. Nope. No visible streaks here, but there are some visible streaks here. You guys can't really see. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that streak? You guys see it? There we go. It's not very visible unless you look at it at a specific angle. See some scratches on the inside, but good thing that's on the inside. Not bad at all. But dang, I love that curve right there. That curve is sexy. Holy cow. What a beautiful board. This is a beautiful board. Wow. Okay, so one thing that caught my eye with the LW67 is, you know, like lately we've got this trend to minimize like the number of visible screws. So he's only got 4 screws right here, but you can't really see where any of the seams are because the seam is here on the top. And if you choose like, if you choose like a darker color like gray, that seam starts to disappear. Let's go open this guy up. Let's open this guy up. Okay, so these look to be standard Phillips head. Looks very retro recessed like that, yeah? Agree with you on that. Right, long screws, perfect. KSJ says, I like the Laneware better. Now that I'm seeing both boards, well, now that I've seen both boards, I like the shape and the feel of the Laneware better as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the day off is also more expensive. You need arrow keys for gaming. So these are two sets of screws, guys. There's the longer one that goes closer to the top, and the shorter one that's on the bottom. Printer Madness says, so Merlin, you have no use for boards over 60%? Probably no use for boards over TKL, I'd say. They just end up sitting around. Well, even a lot of my TKL sit around too, which is, you know, like now that I know that about me, I'm kind of second guessing my Key Cult TKL purchase, you know? It's kind of like, shoot, why did I spend so much money buying that just to have it sit around? Must have been like a FOMO decision. do you guys ever do that? Like you're not even sure that you're gonna use a key set or like a board, but you just don't want to miss out, so you jump in and buy it anyway. I think that's what happened to me with TKL. There it is. Okay. So yeah, this thing is hella light. That's like barely anything right there. Look at that. Gasket mounting right there. So 4 of them on the bottom as well. Laneware, I know this is a prototype, but these gaskets look pretty bad. Is the actual production gasket gonna look much better than these? These are like, a lot of these don't even look like they were cut evenly. Yeah, the ones on the top look better, but the ones on the bottom look pretty bad. Laneware says, the gaskets were hand cut for proto. Production will come later. Awesome. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Well, at the very least, you know, let's go. Oh, okay, that's how it goes in. Cool. You know what? I am going to put the daughter board in. That's what I'm going to do. Put the daughter board in. Just somewhat of a build stream here. King Fire says, yeah, I bought a 65 out of promo, even though I don't like format. Also, a couple classic GMK kits. A month later, I would pass. Well, you know, not that I encourage flipping, but this hobby allows you to pretty much, you know, retain the value of something that you bought, as long as you don't buy garbage. Yeah, this is the daughter board. You know. Kind of tired of all boards being gasket mount. Yes, I agree with you. There's this like gasket mount phase that every vendor is on. Like, you know, I like top mount too. I like top mount. I like bottom mount, sandwich mount, and gasket mount. Like, it's, I would prefer that we go back to having different kinds of mount. But to be honest with you though, since gasket mount is such a hype word, if you don't make a gasket mount board, who is your audience? Toboggan has rated you with a party of 5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's put the daughter board in. I could use some screws, huh? Oh, that's a pretty tight fit there. Okay. Were there screws provided? I think the screws were in the yellow. Oh, okay, in the yellow packet. Let's see, I do see some screws in here. Oh, look. This is what the additional foam is for, so I can hand cut them. Okay, I see some screws in here. Let's get them out. Holy cow. So that's the screws. There were some diodes that popped out as well. Some surface mount diodes. Oh man, that is tiny. Tiny as hell. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy in. Just to build him up as much as I can before the actual build. If my screws aren't magnetic, I'm returning. Well, here's the thing. I've noticed that with the daughter board specifically, none of the screws, like, it's very rare that I see one with magnetic screws. I wonder if there's like a actual design consideration for that. Alright, I'm gonna put back all of these little tiny components in the yellow plastic or in the yellow paper bag. Whew. Alright, okay, so that guy's in there. Then this is the aluminum plate. It goes right there. Okay, so just based on this alone, there's going to be a lot of flex on the sides here. You can feel that, you can see that flex. Okay. Interesting. Very curious to see how this board will type and feel. Well, some bubbly typing experience. Alright, I just put the plate in there. And I know it's not built or like anything. Just testing the flex on the plate. Yeah, that's actually pretty consistent with a lot of gasket mount boards. I was a bit concerned because I could only see 4 gaskets. Usually there's more. Usually there's like 1. Like on a 65%, you have at least 3. But this one's only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like sure, they seem much longer though. So I'm very curious. Very curious how this will type and feel when I build it up. Yeah, honestly, what caught my eye with this board is how it looks and its unique layout. That's what caught my eye. So hopefully it feels and types and sounds as well as it looks. How much weight do you think is ideal for an aluminum 65 with and without brass weight? I'm good with anything near 1.5 kilograms, but prefer it to get 2 kilograms, to be honest. Oh gosh, I always have to convert. So for 65%, I'm good for stuff that's up to 3 pounds, maybe a little over 3 pounds. So 3 pounds to kilograms is, how much is that? Kilograms for 3 pounds is about 1.3 kilograms. Yeah, there we go. Could make the sound really pop, says Lark. Nice. Yeah, I'm really liking how this layout looks. I'm just super curious to see if I'll like it when I'm actually typing, because, okay. So arrow keys are over there. I just thought of a use case. Okay, so I use, I'm on a Mac OS system right here. I use it for work, I use it for streaming. Basically, I'm a Mac person. I'm a Mac/Linux person. And in Mac OS, you've got this concept of workspaces that you can have on your system, and you can rotate between your workspaces by doing Control and arrow keys, going left and right. So one way I've been able to get around doing that is by using like the encoder knob. But with this kind of layout, it's going to be a lot easier to make this my control key or something, and then just do it this way. So I can do it all on one hand. Yeah, that's a potential use case for that. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Shiru says, I want a 65 with a keypad enter because I'm lazy. So yeah, I'm curious to see if that will actually work or if it'll only work in my head. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. We'll find out on Saturday. But, you know, just to give you guys a quick rundown of how I feel about this board. Judging from what you've seen, you guys already know that I quite like it. I quite like the layout, quite like how it looks. I've been impressed with the anodization. I'm able to overlook some of the few some of the few issues that I saw, such as this streaking. There we go, such as this streaking over here, and the few little scratches that are inside the case. Just because this gray anodization looks really good to me, so I'm able to overlook those. I'm a little bit weirded out with the plate design here, because the plate design is conducive for switch top removal. But since I have a hot swap PCB, I'm wondering if that will just make all of my switches feel looser. So that's my concern. Other than that, I like the board, and I'm very excited to build it this Saturday. I do have prior engagements this Saturday, so it won't be my usual 1:30 p.m. PDT build time. I will have to do this later around 7:30. That. But yeah, I quite like the logo back here. I like that it's not a brass weight. Like, a lot of people like having a brass weight with the company logo on it, but I like it just the way it is. You know? One concern that I have is that this USB-C port might not be large enough. I've seen people with, like, you know, wider ports. So, or like, if you use those magnetic connectors, sometimes those magnetic connectors won't fit all the way in. And sometimes if you can get it to fit all the way in, it is a pain to take back out. Well, this seems to be like a trap for that. But yeah, overall, I am pretty impressed with it. Looking forward to buying it. I mean, looking forward to building it. Yeah, it's probably the most unique 65% layout in my collection. Because right now, pretty much all my 65s have a blocker and an arrow key and a rightmost column. That's pretty much how all of mine look. Here, let's give you like an example. All of mine look all of my 65% pretty much look like that. This layout, you know, looks exactly like this. You know, without knowing all the boards, you probably wouldn't be able to guess all of them. So I'm pretty excited to have a 65% with a unique layout like this. Anyway, it doesn't look like anyone else has questions about the LW67. But yeah, we will be building, or I will be building this coming Saturday, looking at 7:30 p.m. PDT as opposed to my usual 1:30 p.m. PDT time, simply because I have prior engagements which I need to attend. But those prior engagements are keyboard related, which you guys will find out probably by next week. So yeah, you guys will know. You guys will know. But yeah, 7:30 p.m. PDT, same time today, but on Saturday. Don't know what switches I'll be using. I'll have to rummage through. I've got a couple of Franken switches. I've got like a whole slew of Gateron yellows. And I've even got new ones that Canon Keys mistakenly sent me. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks guys for joining in. Next stream will be this Saturday, as I just said. Hope you all have a good rest of your week. Laneware says, can't wait to hear your opinions during the build. Yeah, I can't wait to hear my opinions too. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining in. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And I will catch you when I catch you. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.